She dancing dirty. She twerking on me. Them hundos on me. She love my foreign. Boss made shawty on the pole, now she sliding my ride.
By a show of comments, right? How many of you all, male or female, used to be shy, right? When it came to like somebody that you like or somebody that you found attractive or somebody you just wanted to like cluck. Right. But now you're not shy no more. You confident as hell. Or your mentality could be like either like, you know, either you're confident or you just don't care what the outcome is. You just gonna say what's on your chest. You gonna see how you feel. You know? Cause for me, I personally, when I was younger, even a couple years ago, and I'm 26, I used to be hella shy when it came to like somebody that I found attractive or somebody that I just wanted to fuck, you know? And I don't know what changed. I guess it's because I either grew up or I was like, okay, like I'm done being shy. Like being shy, I mean, that's cool and everything, but like, it's just, I don't think the majority of people like being, like the person being shy. Because I feel like if you're shy, then that person that you like or that person that you want to yell with, right, is never going to know. Because you need to talk. You need to speak what's on your mind. Say something. You know? But I used to be like that. But now I'm not no more, honey. I'm not no more, baby. Oh, man. Now, I'm not out here, you know, saying, hey, you got a big ass. You want to fuck? Nah. I'm just saying I'm not a shy person no more. And whatever I'm thinking, well, not everything that I'm thinking, I usually say, you know. But if you're currently still shy, that's okay. It's all right. Your time will come when you break out of that shy bubble, I guess. But if you used to be shy and you not shy no more, turn up one time. Sup, though.
Visiting forbidden places can often come with some serious consequences, as these YouTubers have all found out. Number 10. A YouTuber named Adventures with Christian is exploring the land just outside of Area 51.
Wow.
The infamous base in Nevada that's supposed to house many secrets. Soon a vehicle is kicking up a huge dust trail as it storms his way. Christian tries to drive out of there at first, but the vehicle is way too fast, so he pulls over and waits. Oh, he's coming quick. Sure enough, a military-grade Raptor pulls up, but instead of anyone getting out, the person inside just waits without a word. It's a tense standoff that lasts over 5 minutes, and the whole time Christian probably wonders if he is going to be taken into custody or worse. Then the Raptor does something completely unexpected. What is he seriously doing?
I don't know. But you're doing a whole lot of bullshit right now. Hey, all I'm saying is, first of all, I wouldn't be in a situation like that. I would not be anywhere near Area 51, right? Because I know a whole lot of shit goes down over there, right? A whole lot of classified shit goes on over there, right? And the whole time, that 5+ minutes of y'all just having like a stare off, right? I would have left already. There would be no standoff. There would be no staring contest. There would be none of that at all whatsoever. If a motherfucker is hauling at you, right, going full speed, and all of a sudden that person stops, I don't know what's worse. That person going head on and still going, or that person going head on full speed and then all of a sudden just stopping and then staring dead at you. I don't really know what's worse. And then now he backing up. See, I don't like that shit. Why you backing up? You was just hauling ass to me. You was just hauling ass to me. But now you stopped dead in your tracks. You stared at me for more than 5 minutes. And now you backing up. I don't like that shit. Now you asking questions. You assuming shit. You're still right there for some odd reason. And I feel like the longer you're there, the more chances of you getting clucked up.
The vehicle begins to slowly go in reverse and then parks. Whoever was inside must have received instructions to disengage and maintain a safe distance.
Oh no.
Christian is totally confused at this point and tries to leave again. This time it looks like they let him.
They're just following me out of here.
Christian thinks that this officer was messing with him as a prank, but I think he came close to getting into serious trouble. After all, who knows what kind of secret installations he was close to stumbling onto. Before we go any further, it's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. So if you're generous enough to hit the subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. Number 9. A YouTuber named Nightscape is exploring the infamous Paris catacombs when his tour guide grabs a bag full of expensive photography equipment and promptly disappears.
He hasn't returned. It's been about 20 minutes now. My camera's gone, and he's left us alone, taking my camera deep in the Paris catacombs. So
now they are absolutely lost and contemplate what to do next. Both are low on supplies and have limited battery life on their headlamps and cell phones as well. Instead of panicking, they remain calm and leave a trail of metal washers behind to mark where they've already been. It's the first plan of many. Unfortunately, after a half hour of walking, they presumably grow low on washers and decide to stay put, desperately hoping that someone will find them and have mercy. A full 2 hours later, they have no choice but to climb a rusty ladder in hopes of getting a phone signal to call for help. The ladder is extremely unstable, and every step could send Nightscape clanging down the sides of the tunnel to his demise.
Damn.
This part alone is enough to convince me that this video is real, because I think you would have to be pretty desperate to go anywhere near such an unsafe ladder, let alone 50 feet straight up. Anyway, just when they are truly starting to give up hope, a random person comes along and shows them the way.
He asked us if we wanted to see.
Merci.
Thank you.
A short while later, they finally reach the surface and breathe in the cool, fresh air. Perhaps a little less trusting of the world, but nonetheless very glad to be alive. Number 8.
Alright guys, so we made it inside this mansion, untouched, everything left inside here from the previous owners, as we were told.
There's $1 million mansion that YouTuber, Avocation Decay Productions can't wait to explore. They are surprised to find everything is still in very good condition. They are much less enthusiastic about the active alarm system.
What does it say?
Someone's faulted. Foyer great room motion.
Now the race is on to document the rest of the house before the cops come. They don't find a lot, but I can't help but wonder why there are so many industrial cleaning chemicals on the counter of this bathroom.
Ew. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh shit, that's nasty. Oh man, that's God. I don't even want to say what I thought. Alright, so obviously that looks like, right? But I don't want to say where that looks like blood, and I'm going to say it's blood. I don't know where that blood came from. I mean, I do, and I have a couple of like ideas and scenarios, but I don't want to say it because I'm just me thinking about it. I already lost my appetite, and that's God, and I feel like all of these chemicals, like these cleaning chemicals, that's just like randomly spread out throughout the house, but like that's a whole lot of chemicals. I feel like those are red flags because I just feel like people go there, get clucked up, blood everywhere and shit. Prime example, and now they need the cleaning chemicals to like clean up the blood. Just saying. Damn, that looks nasty. Jesus.
Almost like somebody was trying to clean up something horrible and got interrupted midway through.
See?
They think they hear somebody coming and have to run before they can get any more answers.
Dude! Go, Matilda! Go the other way!
I guess we'll never know for sure what happened here unless they return to dig up more clues. Number 7. Marcus Green is a YouTuber who wants to explore a dilapidated house.
A what?
Rumored to be filled with paranormal energy.
See. People like him give people like me a bad name. Marcus. For those of you that don't know, Marcus is my real name. Gattor is just what I go by, my nickname. So I feel like anybody that's named Marcus, right, that do some dumb shit like this, some bullshit like this, it's just giving other people, other guys that's named Marcus a bad name, a bad rep. It's kind of like these kind of like what you say when you be like you talking to somebody and you be like, oh, you be like yada 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 yada. Oh, I used to know a girl named Ashley. She did me dirty. Now I don't date nobody named Ashley. That is so unfair to all the girls and females out here that's named Ashley. But him giving me a bad name, nigga. Oh. Oh, my bad. It kind of just slipped out.
Friend walk a long distance until the building appears from total darkness. The front door is already open, and on the wall is a handwritten message.
Start at your own risk. That's another at your own risk sign.
Yeah.
Red
They
flags.
head into an open room and find old chairs neatly arranged in a row. You can't really see it that well, but to the right of the face is another message that simply says welcome. Obviously, somebody in the house has been expecting visitors and has created some kind of game. It isn't long before they find themselves standing in the middle of a pink kid's room with scraggly red letters staining the wall. I'm not sure what it says, but tell me if you can read the message here, and if you think it was written with a marker or something else.
That could be dry blood. I'm getting out of here.
The floor upstairs is rotting away, and every step feels less safe than the last. Around the corner, they soon find a creepy hidden passageway leading to an even more decrepit part of the house. Marcus Green barely gets down a long hallway overgrown with vines before his exploration comes to a rather abrupt end.
Dude, look at the vines coming in though. What was that? What was that?
What was that?
Dude.
A rumbling noise from one room over sends Marcus and his friends scurrying off of the property. The noise almost sounds like it could have just been a chunk of plaster falling off the wall, but it could have also been the home's true owner approaching. Either way, they don't stick around to find out. Number 6. A YouTuber named Little Harry 15 and his friends are riding bikes when they get the idea to do some tricks in a public parking garage. It isn't long before security is called and 2 guards come out to escort them out. There's some verbal taunting, and then the situation gets a
Damn.
little out of control. Watch this part and tell me if you think the guard is protecting himself or being too aggressive. I mean, they probably shouldn't be riding straight at them on a bike, but at the same time, the guard seems to kick at the bike a little too late, so it seems more out of anger than self-defense.
I don't know about that, because we're in a time, we're in a day and age where people are dangerous. Very dangerous. And you don't, just because they're kids don't mean they're not dangerous. You know? Those kids could be about that life. They could be packing something. You don't know. You know? So I'm going with the security guards on this one. You know? Because, I mean, you just don't know nowadays. Just because you see, you know, let's say you see a kid or like a random person just walking, you know, in your neighborhood, right? And he has a book bag on. That person, he looks like, you know, he's like, you know, working out or like, you know, just taking a walk or whatever, like one of those like intense walks where like he has his water and a sandwich or whatever in his junk, right? And he going through your neighborhood. All I'm saying is, while he going through your neighborhood, he can stop in your neighborhood, take out, I don't know, a gun and start shooting up the place. Now, you can't trust nobody out here like that no more. It's just the way it is. It's sad, but it's just the way it is. You know? And just because they kids don't mean nothing.
Harry is so busy making fun of one guard that he almost doesn't see the second one rushing him.
Speedy! Yes, big man! Whoa, he's getting speedy! He's getting speedy!
They managed to get away, but I have little doubt that this guard was going for a full-on tackle. It certainly seems like the guards were doing everything they could to catch these guys. Number 5. A YouTuber named CJ Faison is in the Eleanor Forest, a cursed woods where a baby was supposedly took and had her life taken decades ago.
Damn.
CJ is all by himself, yet strange noises seem to follow him throughout the video.
It looks like somebody
It looks like somebody is like clucking with you.
Hello? So that could have just been an animal, I guess, but that doesn't explain this next part.
The hell was that?
The sounds eventually make CJ lose his composure and go running into the woods in a blind panic. When he comes back to get his camera, he claims to have seen something over his shoulder here.
I just don't get it. Like, not really.
Oh, shit! I will say that CJ does look and sound genuinely afraid, so I do think this video could be real. It's just too bad he wasn't able to record whatever it was that he saw. Then again, if it really was that terrifying, then maybe it's for our own good. Number 4. A YouTuber named Urbex Dane takes a 24-hour challenge at a huge 1,000-bed hospital.
Wow.
The hospital opened in 1961 and was shut down in 2011 after the director was caught misappropriating funds. Dane is very respectful throughout the video and doesn't take anything from the hospital, even though it is filled with old documents and equipment. He pays his respects and silently documents the room where they used to keep the bodies. He's looking over some old photographs of when the facility was new, and one picture in particular grabs his attention. If this was a veterans hospital, which it definitely was, then why would there be an animal research procedure room? It really makes you wonder what kind of technology they were developing here after all. Later, he comes across an old piece of medical equipment stained in red.
Yeah, this is crazy. This looks like it's been used. Whatever it is.
Someone please let me know what this could be used for, and if it could be a biohazard. Number 3. A YouTuber named Brooks TV and his friend are on vacation in Shanghai, China, when he comes up with an outrageous plan. This is the busiest Starbucks in the entire world, and Brooks wants to see if he can actually manage to cut to the front of the line without getting caught. The plan almost fails right away when his friend Ryan walks to a roped-off section and freezes. He is immediately noticed and possibly reported. They sneak around for a while looking for another way in, until finally they spy an unguarded exit. Ryan tries his luck again.
And he's in. And he's through. He's through. Oh, yeah, hold up. Yeah, you made it.
Now it's Brooks' turn. He doesn't want to use the same way because it would be too obvious, so he puts on a brave face and walks through another nearby exit with the camera held low.
Really? Really? I don't think that shit gonna work. And I don't mean to play like the race card or anything. I'm just saying, you know, the busiest Starbucks in the world. And there's a lot of them. All right. I feel like it's the majority of the race is white at that specific Starbucks. Definitely a lot more racist, not just white, but like a lot more racist than black people. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Right? But let's just say, you know, the busiest Starbucks in the world, hypothetically speaking, is nothing but white people there. And again, I don't mean to play like the race card or anything, but like I feel like Starbucks just attracts white people. Mainly white people. Right? And so, busiest Starbucks in the world, number of white people there. You got 2 black guys trying to cut the line. Really? You really think that shit gonna work? Really? Maybe you 1 black person, but not 2. Nah, you pushing your luck with that one. Just saying. That's like, I don't even know what that's like. I'm just saying. I don't think that shit gonna work.
Eventually makes it inside, though by now I'm sure his heart is beating so fast that a cup of coffee is the last thing he really needs. China's laws can be very harsh compared to the West. So what I want to know is how much trouble Brooks would have gotten into if they were caught. Maybe someone can fill me in on exactly what would have happened to them, if anything. Number 2.
Oh, it was in China.
A YouTuber called Les Cheminots climbs to the top of an insanely high tower in search of adventure and adrenaline. They reach such...
Yeah. Also in search of death, bitch. Oh, yeah. They're in China. With the Starbucks shit, yeah, they was in China. I didn't know that shit. You definitely gonna get caught. Off bucks.
High altitudes that a thick book.
Jesus, bro. You can't, first of all, he not wearing no Adidas. Second, you can't see the Earth's surface. You can't see the Earth's surface. And if you can't see the Earth's surface, that's a big ass red flag. That's a big ass problem. I just realized I have a Cinnabon heating up in the oven, and it's been over 20 minutes. Hold on. Give me a minute. I'm sorry. I think I burnt the shit out of that shit. Hold on. Well, I mean, the quesadilla isn't like, I mean, I said quesadilla. The, what's it called? The Cinnabon isn't, it's not burnt. It's just really warm. Really, like hot. But I'm good though. Yeah. Jesus, bro. Jesus. You know what this looks like? Like this scene? You ever seen the movie The Mist? If you haven't, you should check it out. Pretty good movie. Pretty good. And it's also yeah, it looks like The Mist, and they also have the movie called The Mist, and I think it's still on Netflix. It's like a spinoff, or like they turn like the movie The Mist into like a series or something on Netflix. I think it's called The Mist too. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, this whole scene is just, oh God.
A fog is waiting for them at the top. Little did they know that something else completely different was waiting for them at the bottom. The police chase the group on foot and they barely get away using the rooftops. Notice how they carefully run across the last thin section of the roof before jumping to freedom. It would have been terrible to have fallen through here and have to go to the hospital, especially after just being 650 feet in the air. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narration. Are you curious about what I look like in real life? Then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT to find out. Do you like my narrations? If you answered yes, then tap the follow button and thank you for your support. To show my appreciation, a different follower gets shouted out every day on the Chills Instagram. Also, don't forget I upload a new video here on YouTube every Thursday and Saturday. Number 1. A YouTuber named Gattor is exploring an abandoned mine that looks like it's in very rough shape. As he walks further and further down the creepy tunnel, he finds that the further he goes, not only is it more flooded, but there's less and less oxygen.
Wow.
Luckily, Gattor has an oxygen meter, which alerts him the oxygen is too low and he must turn around.
So you came with that shit. So you knew what you was getting yourself into before you entered that area. So with all due respects, fuck you. You knew what you was getting yourself into, and you still wanted. Okay.
Not for this device. He could have easily never gotten out of this forbidden mine. You won't believe these scary videos are real until you've seen them for yourself. So let's get right into this analysis action.
Shit. You know, videos like these makes me think, what happened to society? You know, like, what happened to the good old days? You know? I'm talking about the times when, you know, you used to go outside your house, right? Go up the street, or just play right outside your house, right? You may visit, you know, one of your neighbors or something. You may go over at their house, you know, play some games, some video games, anything, right? You know, hanging out at the mall or whatever. You know, going to the movies, and then after the movie is over, hanging out for a little bit at the movie theater, right? Or like, you know, going to your backyard or something, just playing. Nowadays, motherfuckers want to go to the forest, go to the woods, caves, sewers. The hell happened, man? I miss those days. I miss the good old days, man. But that was the past, I guess. It is what it is. I know I'm not. I know you're not gonna. Y'all not. That definitely not gonna catch me in no shit like this. I guarantee you that. But all I'm saying is, I kind of miss the good old days, right? Especially when like those street lights came on, and you know you had to be in the house. Yeah. Nowadays it's like parents, kids don't even care about the street lights. They see the street lights. They be outside. They see the street lights, and they still stay outside. Hey, I don't know. All I'm saying is, you're not gonna catch me out here like that. Not no bullshit like that. And definitely not in one of these videos. If you do, I don't know what to tell you. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.
That drip, shout it drip. She got that drip, she got that drip. Shout it drip, she got that drip. Shout it drip, drip, drip. She dancing dirty, yeah, yeah. She twerking on me, twerk, twerk. She got that drip.